Welcome to my channel and many thanks for joining. Today's video is going to feature the restoration of this. It's an angle grinder. You could call it an angle sander as well. This is powered by compressed air, so it's a pneumatic machine, and it was made in Chicago by Chicago Pneumatic. The year it was made, I don't know. It's called a pace setter. I bought it in a flea market and I was attracted to it. I don't know why, but I just thought it might look nice, a bit polished up and restored. But first of all, it needs to be taken to pieces, see what we can find, see what makes it tick. And I've got no doubt there's going to be some complications with imperial threads all over the place. That doesn't matter, just now it leaves me to take it to pieces and start the restoration. Hello, that's strange. These are metric. That was certainly a good precision fit. Again, metric screws. Strange. Another high precision part. We can see this lever's very corroded. This needs some attention. I would bet a fair amount of money that this machine was used in a stonemason. That's why it's got the white debris around there. That's powder or from the stone. It could be marble or granite. It looks like marble to me. Amazing what you can use a pencil for. pleased to report that I now have this machine all in pieces. I'm very impressed with the quality of the machining, the aluminium, the finish of the machining. The parts are very well made. This has been hardened and ground over many years of working. There's no appreciable wear on this bevel gear. The rest, this is like the turbine. This is where it takes the energy. It takes the compressed air, and this creates the revolving motion via these vanes and an offset hole. Once it's rotating, it then exhausts the air back out of this hole. All it leaves me to do is basically clean it up and try to bring it back to some good order. Just using a fibre wheel here to clean these parts up, or initially clean them up. This is a little bit the problem area, this lever. It's got quite a lot of rust on it, so it needs to be given a good clean up. This is a homemade nickel plating solution. It's not that difficult to make. This just needs a DC power supply, which you can see here, and you run some voltage through and it will attract the nickel to the component. This is my general cleaning up tank. I use it basically for all of my for removing grease and oil-based things. You can see it works fairly well. You have to be a bit patient with it. This is the bit that I was looking forward to, but a bit hesitant to start because I knew it was going to be a difficult job. These type of wheels and abrasives generally speed up the whole process, and it's a little bit lighter work, especially if you're a little bit lazy like me. This is a fibre type spongy wheel. It's great for working on contoured areas. It's a fine mesh, 180. I'm just here starting to warm up the plate for oil blackening. Japan. Now I know why it's metric threads. Here we can see all the respective parts which go to make a complete machine when they're assembled. So you've seen in the video I've done some oil blackening, I've done some nickel plating, I've cleaned up and polished these main castings, aluminium castings, and it only leaves me really to assemble it and see if I can remember how it all goes back together. This cap is there to prevent the compressed air running through the bearing, so it only goes through the system where it's required. I was really not looking forward to this job. I knew it was going to be difficult, but it actually went easier than I thought in the end. Just the closing part of the video to show you the finished machine. You may have seen during the video I made some nickel plating on this. It was totally rusty. The aluminium body parts have been polished up to a certain level. This plate was cleaned up and it was also oil blackened, and I think it's in a reasonable condition. It just leaves me to plug it into some air and then many thanks for watching the video. These are just a few shots of the machine before and after.